That's why I'm saying get rid of Russ. He can't be your scapegoat anymore. Vogel was the scapegoat last year. This year it's going to be Russ. Like, just get rid of him. The Lakers are not going to figure things out.
I mean, this is complicated. How do they figure things out? Is it, I wrote about on The Ringer, the need to trade Russ, whether that's, when I say immediately in that article, it means
it'd be hilarious if they got rid of Russ and still suck.
Well, they might still suck because Russ isn't the only problem. Russ is not shooting well, but the rest of the team is shooting 22% from three. Nobody's hitting shots in that team. They have nobody with size on the wing who can defend multiple positions, which is a necessity to play championship basketball now. They have a lot of issues besides Russell Westbrook, not to mention Anthony Davis. Granted, he has been great on defense this year. He's already dealing with a back injury, and he has a long injury history. It's scary with him. This is a team that's, operating on thin ice here. So the Lakers have a lot of issues, even if they were to trade Russ for some package of players, whether it's like Hayward and Rozier from Charlotte, or whether it's, Clarkson and Beasley and Rudy Gay from Utah, or whether it's Miles Turner and Buddy Hield from Indiana. That's not a solve for all of their problems. It's something that could help and put them, AD and LeBron, in a better position to win a lot of games and make a little bit of a run in the playoffs. But this team is in all likelihood beyond repair.
Yeah, and what's crazy is I was like, when they made the Beverly deal, I was like, man, I really like this. Good to have a guy like that there. But the truth is, I was wrong about this because Beverly needs to be with a bunch of young guys or a bunch of losers. Because these guys, they don't listen to him at all.
A bunch of losers. Chris, they haven't won a game yet. They are a bunch of losers right now.
No. I'm saying like guys that he could come in. He's got a voice in that room as like, hey, I've been on a lot of teams that have been to the playoffs. I've been a part of winning. I've helped teams get there. Here's what it requires, whatever. None of those guys that are on that Laker team, nobody listens to Patrick Beverly. Everybody's like, shut up. You know what I mean? Like everybody in Minnesota, there's a million articles written about this. Everybody listened to Pat Bev. Everybody. Like it inspired all those guys. And because he's in there, if you go in and after the game, there's some guy that's running 3 miles on the treadmill, even if he's not good, you're sitting there going, what? Look how hard he's working to be as good as he can possibly be. But I don't work that hard. Like nobody on the Lakers gives a shit. They walk by and they see Patrick Beverly running on a treadmill and they're like, who gives a whatever. What idiot. Go home. You know what I mean? They're all made men. They got MVPs and stuff. Right? Like he needs to go to like a team with a bunch of young guys. Like he's like Major Payne or something. Go whip a bunch of fatties into shape.
Oh God.
That's what he needs to go do somewhere. Those Lakers.
I think he's in the right spot. It's just everything else isn't right.
No, he's not in the right spot. Nobody listens to him. I see him trying to like talk to them and rally them together. They're all like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but he's like the Dellavedova type that LeBron has always liked to have on his team. That's what he is. It's just they're missing the other pieces. Russ isn't good. They don't have enough wings. They don't have enough shooters. There's a lack of space, a lack of versatility on defense. I mean, granted, they have been great statistically defensively. That is largely a testament to Anthony Davis and what he is on that end of the floor right now. But if he misses any time, or like in the Clippers game, isn't able to defend at the level he can because he's nagged by the back injury or whether it's something else, they're going to fall apart. And the Pelicans are going to be smiling all the way to the draft lottery.
All their body language is so bad, too.
Oh, the shot at the end of the game, 30 seconds left, 18 on the shot clock when Russ jacked that mid-range jumper and LeBron threw his arms up and he couldn't put him down. AD like briefly put his arms up. There's a moment you could see on the Blazers bench, Greg Brown, he's like jumping up and down as Russ elevated to take the shot. Like he knew right away that this is good for us, and it was very good for them.
Yeah, I don't hate the idea of going 2 for 1 there. It's the guy that shot it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But as Kurt Goldsberry tweeted out, though, Russell Westbrook is the only player that attempted a jump shot with under 30 seconds to go, with 15 seconds or more left in the shot clock, with their team up by one possession in the last 4 years. I know that's a highly specific,
Come
specific situation,
it's ridiculous.
But it speaks to the unusual nature of what happened there.
And I just want them to look. I want them to get rid of him so that they can stop blaming him. Right? I would never defend this version of Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, but it's fair to blame him, Chris.
He didn't. That was not the game winner. LeBron had a shot.
I know, but it's fair to blame him for some of their issues. He's not the sole problem.
But that is the only clip you see everywhere. I could put together a supercut of Anthony Davis hitting the side of the backboard and LeBron
shoot either.
LeBron shooting an air ball and this happens throughout these games. Like they all, and yet it's the play you're going to see is the reason
like I said.
By the way,
the rest of the team besides Russ is shooting 22% from three.
Right, and by the way,
everybody.
Jeremy Grant, as far as I know, he wasn't being guarded by Russ when he drove straight at their asses and finished at the rim. Both of them. And yet the clip you're going to see everywhere is a Russ missed jumper. They're still up one. Jeremy Grant comes down and just bodies both of them. Nobody cares about them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying get rid of Russ. He can't be your scapegoat anymore. Vogel was the scapegoat last year. This year it's going to be Russ. Just get rid of him.
The truth is it's Pelinka, which is why Lakers fans were so pissed off that he got the extension.
Yeah.
And Jeannie Buss said on Rich Eisen's show how, she gave the extension to Pelinka because, wanted organizational stability after he hired Darvin Ham. So I get that to an extent. But some of the moves that have been made by Pelinka in recent years, including signing off on LeBron's preference to get Russ, has put them in this situation now where you mentioned earlier how Ben Simmons isn't even being defended. Well, neither is Russell Westbrook. Teams aren't contesting his shots. They're leaving him wide open. They're clogging the lane. So even though he's not the lone issue, he is the most glaring issue on the team. And that needs to change for them to have any chance of salvaging this entire season.